How to set powerful intentions for 2025. Hello, champions. I'm Dr. Meghana Dikshit, author of You Matter, and I'm excited to welcome you to our channel. Here we dive deep into the limitless potential of your mind and brain. Together, we unlock the secrets to success, help you heal from the past, and prepare for an extraordinary future. If you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on the tools and insights you need to thrive. And for my committed subscribers, welcome back. Your journey to mastering your mind and living your best life continues here. Now, if you are ready to dive deep into your limitless potential, type dive deep in the chat box right now. There are two ways I can help you achieve more. We have included two valuable links in the caption. Do check them out. First is to join my live seminar, learn how to train your brain and unlock your full potential to achieve all your goals. And second is to get my book, You Matter. Start your personal growth journey with me today by purchasing the book and taking the first step towards transformation. Today, I'm going to talk to you about setting powerful intentions for the new year. The new year is around the corner and we are busy making our goals list. We are supercharged and energized. Our new goals, yes, but there is a catch. The initial months of the new year go off really well. We are diligently working towards our goals. Then there's that function in the family or there is that urgent project to work upon. We tell ourselves it's just this week. I will definitely get back on the track to my goals list. 1 week gets into 2 weeks and 3 weeks. We find it more and more difficult to get back to our goal routine. Other more important things eat up our time, our attention and our space. And our goals that we had set up at the beginning of the year are forgotten. For most of us, this has been the pattern. Have you faced the similar situation? Type similar in the chat box and let me know. When the new year begins, we are very enthusiastic. But as the months go by, the enthusiasm wanes off. Every year, I used to make my goals, be it my fitness goal or goal for earning that income. I would be very eager, but slowly that enthusiasm would pander off. This has happened with me year after year, till the time I went to the root cause and understood the pattern. What is the reason that most of us are not able to stay committed to our goals? So today, I'm going to share with you how do we set powerful intentions that will help you to be consistent in you achieving your goals. In the Indian spirituality context, intention is called sankalpa. Sankalp refers to a resolute, an intention or determination. Sankalp or intention, if done correctly, has the ability to shape the outcomes. Our intention drives our actions. Have you heard the story of Rishi Vishwamitra? Vishwamitra was born in a royal family and was a valiant warrior. However, he decides to give up all and begins severe penance only because he wanted crushing defeat on his enemy, Rishi Vashishta. The intention behind doing penance and acquiring the mystical powers was not for the betterment of humanity, but to defeat his worst enemy, Vashishta. The intention was fueled by anger. It took years of penance for Vishwamitra to realize and renounce his anger and ego. Did you get what I'm saying here? Type IGI in the chat box. It's absolutely important to know the reason I'm keeping this intention. So before we begin to know what are some of the powerful intentions for 2025, I want to share with you the key ingredients that you have to keep in mind for setting any intention. The first ingredient is alignment. What are your core values? Is the intention aligned with your core values? Most of the times we set the intention because we are supposed to do that or it is expected of us. To find out about your core values, ask these questions. What motivates me? What do I admire in my role models? What qualities do I want to develop within myself? Our core values act as a guide for us when we are making any decisions, big or small. If your core value is integrity, then it won't allow you to cheat in relations or at work. Your intention ought to always to align your core values. The second key ingredient is connect with your why. Why do you want to set this intention? Connecting to your why is what drives you to achieve your goals. My why is transforming lives. When I get messages from my participants on how they applied what they have learned from me and are able to bring that transformation in themselves and their families, it brings immense joy to my heart and reaffirms my why. Be accountable is the third key ingredient. Set up your own accountability system. I always say your tribe is your pride, and that is why in all our programs we emphasize on the buddy system. Buddies are accountable to each other. They pull each other if they see someone transgressing from the path. Being accountable to what I have decided for myself is the highest value. So the next time you want to set an intention, apply these key ingredients. Let us now understand what can be some of the most powerful intentions for you for 2025. I'm choosing to love myself unconditionally. This for me is the most powerful intention. Over the course of my life events, I have experienced many moments where I have lost faith in myself. I have judged and criticized myself relentlessly. As a mother, as a business owner, I used to consider myself a failure. There was that little voice in my head that used to constantly tell me how I was not good enough. This had a spiral effect. The more that little voice would be judging me, the more I would be feeling disappointed with myself. Till the time I saw the adverse effect it was having not only on me but also my child. That was the day that I decided to take charge. I put myself through rigorous training, learning and understanding how our brain functions and doing what needs to be done. I have understood the importance of loving myself unconditionally. What does loving myself unconditionally mean? Let me explain. Say one of your New Year's goal is to lose that excess weight. Now you are all set. You have enrolled into a fitness class, you have gone to the nutritionist and got that diet plan. You're following this diligently. Now the month end is your bestie's birthday. You have to go and you ate at that party. You had fun. You have enjoyed. The next day that voice in your head says, "See, I told you, you can never do anything right. I knew it." In this case, practicing self-love means you telling yourself, yes, I did binge and I partied. I ought to have been mindful. But that does not make me a bad person. That party was yesterday and today is a new day. I start on my regime again. One of the main reasons why we falter from our goals path is a little setback makes us feel we are bad, good for nothing. It's that voice in the head. The action you took, partying relentlessly, was not a correct action. So you have to only condemn the action and not yourself. So this year's most powerful intention is, I'm choosing to love myself unconditionally. Second, I'm choosing to be open to new possibilities. This is a second powerful intention for 2025. It was my father's ambition and I became an Ayurveda doctor. I had a set idea of my modus operandi. I knew as a doctor how to run my practice. I had improvised on my consultation points and was already implementing the aspect of body, mind, soul. But I was coming from the space of already has been. 2020 the card toppled. Pandemic brought in the disruption. Had I not been open to new possibilities of being and working, I would not have been here today, positively impacting thousands of lives through my work. My vision expanded. I now aspire to touch 1 billion lives through my work. This is the power of this second intention. Choosing to be open to new possibilities makes you more adaptable to change. When you limit yourself, you're stopping yourself from connecting to new ideas and new people. This requires work. What is it that makes us refrain from being open to new possibilities? It is our past experiences. We are most of the time wrapped up in experiences from past and expectations from future. This disallows us from being in the present. One of the best way to being in the present is to keep focusing on your breath. I do it maybe 20-30 times a day. In between my work or me having fun, I often bring my attention consciously to my breath for a few seconds. In that moment, I'm aware. This awareness opens our minds. So being more and more aware leads us to being open to new possibilities. Do this right now with me. Close your right nostril and just take a deep inhale and exhale through your left nostril. Gently close your eyes. Bring your focus on the inhalation and exhalation. Do this a few times. You will soon begin to realize that your mind is slowing down. Your thoughts are fading. You are in the present. You are in the now. Whenever you find your mind chattering away, do the left nostril breathing. In my advanced workshops, I give the scientific explanation behind left nostril breathing. I'm choosing to take action in spite of fear. My mentor would say, fear is natural, courage is optional. I experienced this during the pandemic. As I had mentioned earlier, 2020, my offline business got disrupted. I had never done an online workshop before. It was a new experience. Of course, I was fearful. I had too many what ifs. What if I am unable to speak? What if I don't look good? What if I don't get a single audience? Here is what I did. I acknowledged the fear and continued to take action. The whole of 2020, I continued to practice conducting online workshop. Initially, I failed, but I continued to take the daily action in spite of the fear. And as they say, rest is history. Fear comes from our reptilian brain. Our reptilian brain was formed millions of years ago. Those many years ago, man was at the bottom of the food chain. He most feared that he would be eaten up by the tiger and he would not get the next food. This fear is primal. It is attached to our survivor instinct. Every change that we experience takes us back to this fear. This fear gets triggered. Our goals are a change from the normal that we are used to, and hence the fear. Key is to take that small action daily in spite of the fear. One of the actions could be simply just writing your goals daily in your goal journal and reading them aloud. Second action can be being mindful. Mindful of your thoughts, mindful of what you are saying, mindful of what you are eating. The more mindful we become, we remain in the present, and that brings down the fear. Set these 3 powerful intentions for 2025 and you will see remarkable changes coming your way. So what are your powerful intentions and what actions are you planning to take? Let me know in the chat box. If this video resonates, share it with all your friends and family and set these powerful intentions together. Until then, next time.